Hey everyone, this is Manisha Tomar and today we will discuss solution chapter. Solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances in same or different physical phases. The substances forming the solution are called components of the solution. On the basis of number of components of a solution of two components is called binary solution. Means if any solution contains two components, that is called binary solution. If any solution contains three components, that is called tri-binary components. Solute and solvent. Solution is equal to solute plus solvent. Solutes of any binary solution is in less amount and solvent is in high amount. Solvent is a component which is present in large quantity and while solute is in a less quantity. Classification of solutions. We have different types of solutions on the basis of their physical state of solute and solvent. We can classify solid solutions, liquid solutions and gaseous solutions. Solid solutions have three conditions. If solute is solid and solvent is also solid, such examples are alloys. Alloys contains both solute and solvent in solid state. Second one is the liquid. Solute is liquid and solvent is solid, that is hydrated salts, amalgam, mercury and sodium, means amalgam of mercury with sodium. And third one is the gas is the solute and solvent is the solid, that is called dissolved gases in mineral. Second type of solution is the liquid solutions, where solute is the solid while solvent is liquid, and the examples are salt, sugar solution in water. Second is the liquid is the solute and liquid is the solvent. Both are liquid in state and alcohol in water is completely dissolved and this solution is called liquid solution. Gas is solute and liquid will be solvent. Aerated drinks, O2 in water, etc. Means in solid type of solutions, all the solvents are in solid state while solute will be solid, liquid or gases. Same as liquid solutions, solvent is every time liquid while solute will be solid, liquid or gases. We have different examples for each type of solution. Third one is the gaseous solution, in which all the solvents will be gases while solute will be different, like solid solute in when solute is solid and solvent is gas, that is iodine vapor in air. If solute is liquid and solvent is gas, then water vapor in air, and third both are gas, then air. O2 and N2 is the mixture of gases. If water is used as a solvent, the solution is called aqueous solution. What is aqueous solution? The solution which contains water as a solvent is called aqueous solution. If not, the solution is called non-aqueous solution. अगर solution water के अंदर dissolve है, solute को water में dissolve कर रखा है, solvent आपका water है तो वो aqueous solution है, और water नहीं है तो वो non-aqueous solution है. और ये term ऐसी होती है जो every time you have to face. Next one is the depending upon the amount of solute dissolved in the solvent, we have the following types of solutions. Number one is the unsaturated solution, number two saturated solution, and number third is the supersaturated solution. What is unsaturated solution? A solution in which more solute can be dissolved without raising temperature is called unsaturated solution. Means एक ऐसा solution जिसमें easily solution में सॉल्वेंट में सोल्यूट डिज़ोल्व होता जा रहा है, जब तक वो इजीली डिज़ोल्व हो रहा है नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर पे, वो अनसैचुरेटेड सॉल्यूशन है. जिस टेम्परेचर पे वो डिज़ोल्व होना बंद हो जाएगा नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर पे, वो सैचुरेटेड सॉल्यूशन होगा. और अगर हीट करने पर, टेम्परेचर देने पर और थोड़ा सा सॉल्यूशन में ऐड हो रहा है तो वो सुपर सैचुरेटेड सॉल्यूशन है. तो अनसैचुरेटेड सॉल्यूशन क्या होता है? ए सॉल्यूशन इन विच मोर सॉल्यूट कैन डिजॉल्व विदाउट रेजिंग टेम्परेचर इज कॉल्ड एन अनसैचुरेटेड सॉल्यूशन. एंड द सैचुरेटेड सॉल्यूशन ए सॉल्यूशन इन विच नो सॉल्यूट कैन बी डिजॉल्व further at a given temperature is called saturated solution. Supersaturated solution is solution which contains more solute than that would be necessary to saturated it at a given temperature is called supersaturated solution. बहुत ही सिंपल तरीके से you can do it this at your home. If you are taking water, a cup of water and dissolve some sugar, but whenever dissolution of sugar at normal water is stopped, that condition is called saturation condition. Before that is called unsaturated condition, and now you have to heat that solution, which is a saturated solution. After heating you will find some amount of sugar also dissolve on that. After heating, that condition is called supersaturated condition. Solubility. Next topic is the solubility. Solubility means mixing. The maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in a given amount of solvent, generally 100 gram at a given temperature, is termed as its solubility. At that temperature means the maximum amount of solute which is dissolved in 100 gram of the solvent is called at a normal temperature is called solubility. The solubility of a solute in a liquid depends upon the some factors. One is the nature of the solute, nature of the solvent, temperature of the solution and pressure. Means there are 4 factors which affect the solubility of any solution. Nature of the solute, नेचर कैसा है सोल्यूट का, सॉल्वेंट का नेचर कैसा है, टेम्परेचर ऑफ द सोल्यूशन क्या है एंड प्रेशर क्या होगा. व्हाट नेक्स्ट वन इज द हेनरीज लॉ. हेनरीज लॉ इज एप्लीकेबल फॉर द सोल्युबिलिटी ऑफ गैसेस इन एनी लिक्विड. मीन्स किसी भी लिक्विड के अंदर गैसेस की सॉल्युबिलिटी को एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए हेनरीज ने अपना लॉ दिया जिसे हम कहते हैं हेनरीज लॉ. द मोस्ट कॉमनली used form of Henry's law state that the partial pressure of the gas in vapor phase is proportional to mole fraction of the gas in the solution. It is expressed P equals to Kh into X, where greater the value of Kh, which is called Henry's constant, the higher is the solubility of the gas. The value of Kh decreases with increase the temperature. Means हेनरीज कांस्टेंट KH की वैल्यू टेम्परेचर के इन्वर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल होती है. इफ़ KH की वैल्यू डिक्रीज होगी तो टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज होगा और इंक्रीज होगा तो डिक्रीज होगी. दस एक्वाटिक स्पेसीज आर मोर कंफर्टेबल इन कोल्ड वाटर एज कम्पेयर टू हॉट वाटर और वार्म वाटर बिकॉज cold water contains dissolved oxygen in richness, while on heating it evaporate, some oxygen will remove from that. That's why aquatic animals will suffer in the warm or heated water, hot water. Applications of Henry's law in manufacturing of soft drinks and soda water. CO2 is passed at high pressure to increase its solubility. To minimize the painful effects, bands accompanying the compression of deep sea divers, O2 diluted with less soluble helium gas is used as breathing gas with oxygen. At high altitude, the partial pressure of O2 is less than that of the ground level. This leads to low concentration of O2 in the blood of climbers, which cause anoxia. These are the applications of Henry's law because Henry's law is applicable for gases especially. Concentration of solution. The concentration of solution is defined as the relative amount of solid present in a solution. On the basis of concentration of solution, there are 2 types of solutions, dilute solution and concentrated solution. The dilute solution क्या होता है? Dilute solution means when the amount of solute is lesser and amount of solvent is higher is called diluted solution, and the amount of main substance or solute is the higher and the strength is higher than the, and contamination means water contains is lesser than it is called concentrated solution. Simply you have to understand it. If we are talking about the concentrated H2SO4 solution, then it will be 98.8% H2SO4 on that. If you are talking about the dilute H2SO4 solution, then it contains only 10 or 20% or 30% or 50% H2SO4 in water, that is called dilute solution. Methods of expressing concentration of solutions. Various methods are used to find the concentration of solution. Number 1, percentage of weight. Weight is called here we have to take solute in solution in grams as well as solution also in the gram. weight by weight percent. What is the weight by weight percent? Equals to weight of solute upon weight of solution into 100. You have to find the percentage, that's why you will multiplied 100 in weight of solute upon weight of solution. Percentage by volume means W by V. If solute is in weight in grams present in the solution in ml, that is called W by V. Weight by volume percent equals to weight of solute upon weight of solution in ml into 100. Volume of solute present in 100 ml. U by V, volume of solute upon, if we are talking about the V by V, then volume of solute and volume of solution will be in ml into 100. Then next term is the mole fraction. Mole fraction is the ratio of the number of moles of component to the total number of moles of all the components. For a binary solution, if the number of moles of A and B are Na and Nb respectively, their mole fraction will be X या psi A equals to Na upon A, Na plus Nb means कंपोनेंट का मोल फ्रैक्शन नंबर ऑफ मोल्स अपॉन सॉल्यूशन के नंबर ऑफ मोल्स. एक्स अगर आप साई बी निकाल रहे हो, सेकंड का मोल फ्रैक्शन निकाल रहे हो, बी का मोल फ्रैक्शन निकाल रहे हो, तो एन ए अपॉन एन बी अपॉन एन ए प्लस एन ए बी. एंड एक्स साई ए एंड साई बी मीन्स दोनों का जो मोल फ्रैक्शन होता है इट शुड बी इक्वल्स टू 1. नेक्स्ट टर्म इज द पार्ट्स per million. ppm is the defined as the part of a component per million 10 to power 6 of the solution. It is widely used when a solute is present in trace quantities. ppm number of parts of the component upon total number of parts of all the components into 10 to power 6. Molarity. It is the number of moles of solute present in 1 liter of the solution. M equals to number of moles of solute upon volume of the solution. M equals to mass of solute into 1000 upon molecular weight of the solute into volume of the solution. Molarity varies with temperature due to change in volume of the solution, means molarity is dependent on the temperature. When molarity of a solution is 1 m, it is called the molar solution. If 0.1, that is called decimolar solution. If 0.5, it is called semimolar solution. Molarity equals to percentage by mass into density into 10 upon molecular weight. Dilution law, M1 V1 equals to M2 V2. Here M1 M2 is the M1 and M2 is the mass, and V1 and V2 is equal to volume. For reaction between two reactants, M1 V1 upon N1 equals to M2 V2 upon N2. If we have number of moles, N1 and N2 are stoichiometric coefficient in balanced equation. Next term is the molality. Molality and molarity. Molarity is denoted by capital M while molality is denoted by small m. It is the number of moles of solute per kilogram of the solvent. Molality equals to mole mass of solute in grams into 1000 upon molecular weight of solute into mass of solvent in gram. Molality is also independent of temperature. When solvent used in water, 1 molar solution is more concentrated than 1 molar solution. Next term is the molality. Normality. The normality, the number of gram equivalents of solute present in 1 liter of solution is called normality. Normality, number of grams minus equivalent solute of solute upon volume of the solution in liter. Number of gram equivalents of solute is equal to mass of solute in gram equivalent weight. Relationship between normality and molarity and into equivalent weight equals to m into molecular weight. If two solutions of the same solute having volumes and molarities V1 M1 and V2 M2 are mixed, the molarity of the resultant solution is m equals to V1 M1 plus V2 M2 upon V1 plus V2. Then normality equals to N1 V1 plus N2 V2 upon V1 plus V2. To dilute V1 ml of the solution having molarity M1 to molarity M2 up to the final volume V2 ml. The volume of water added is V2 minus V1 equals to M1 minus M2 upon M2 into V1. V2 minus V1 equals to N1 minus N2 upon N2 into V1. Now formality. Formality, it is denoted by capital F. The number of formula weights of solute present per liter of the solution is called formality. Formality equals to moles of substance added to the solution. Volume of solution in liter. Mass fraction. Mass fraction of any component in the solution is the mass of that component divided by the total mass of the solution. Molality, mole fraction and mass fraction are preferred over molarity, normality, etc. because former involve weights which do not change with temperature. Decimal. D, it represents 1 mole of solute present in 1 liter of solution at 0 degrees Celsius. So this is the first part of the solution chapter. Next part we will discuss in our next volume. So kindly subscribe my channel if you not subscribe to now, and waiting, like, comment and share on my channel. Thank you so much.